I have been challenged. I've been challenged to find 5 good retro video games for $10 or less. And it can be for any system. You can mix and match, doesn't matter. 5 excellent games for under 10 bucks. Let's do this. So I have been challenged by Buzzsaw Gaming. I will leave a link to his channel in the description of this video. You need to go check him out, man. He does a lot of really good stuff, a lot of top 5 lists, and very nostalgic. He talks about his memories and his experience with games, and he also has a special guest star that shows up in every single video. So go over and check out Buzzsaw Gaming, and he's the one that challenged me on this, and I think it's a really excellent challenge. It'll be good for the community. So we're going to look for 5 awesome retro games, $10 or less. And I'm going to start off with a couple of honorable mentions for the NES. The first one is going to be one that I just found, just started playing here later in life, and it's because I found it at my pawn shop. But there you go, Solar Jetman. It's a really cool, man, I don't even know how to explain it, like a shooter, I guess, but you're a guy, and it's kind of a gravity type system, and you've got to go and find parts and bring them back to your ship, and there's a lot of verticality in it. It's really cool. It's a very unique NES game, and I'll tell you what, this game is like $7, I think Price Charter had it at loose. Very well worth it. Excellent game, very unique. Alright, second one is a game that my buddy Mark over at the Dad Racer YouTube channel made me aware of. Never played this game before he mentioned it, and then I had to go out and get it. And that is Rollerball. Hopefully you can see that alright. Rollerball for the NES. And I believe it's around $8 or $9 on Price Charter. It's under 10 bucks loose, I can tell you that. And I double checked all of these before I made this video, so make sure that I'm in the right here. But we got Rollerball and Solar Jetman. Rollerball, just a really good video pinball game. Skyscraper, the main table, is like 4 screens up. It's a vertically scrolling, you know, it'll scroll up those 4 screens. It's fairly slow, but it's really good. It's a good NES pinball game. And there's some other play in there as well, 2-player games, match play, and so forth. The soundtrack on this game is amazing. I've used it throughout several of my videos. Skyscraper, for sure, that soundtrack is amazing. So, alright, we got Rollerball and Solar Jetman as honorable mentions. Those are on the NES. And I'm going to start out with a sports game, and retro sports games get a bad rap. This one shouldn't. This is the best, in my opinion, the best boxing game for any 16-bit system, and that is Greatest Heavyweights. Now, I've got it in the cart, and I believe that runs around $14 to $17. But loose, it's under $10. So you can get this loose. It's got, this is a very deep boxing game. Tons of different punches. The mechanics are great. It's fluid. It's man, it just works perfect. And then after each fight, like when you win, you get so much money, and you can spend it on like 3 or 4 different things. You can eat a steak dinner. You can hit the track, man, and do some running. You can hit the weights, hit the punching bag, and anyway, you earn points by doing that, and then you put it into different attributes of your fighter, and you continually build up your fighter throughout the game. And if you don't fight enough good fighters within a certain amount of time, they will just retire your boxer. So it is pretty cool that way. Just the best 16-bit boxing game I've ever played. This game is relevant today. It's that good. It's good to play today. I still play it. So, Greatest Heavyweights. Alright, I gotta show the SNES a little love. I just never show it enough love on my channel. It's true. I was a Genesis guy back in the day. But this is a really excellent platformer for the Super NES that is under 10 bucks loose, and it's a good game. And it's Tiny Toons Buster's Busting Loose. Hopefully I got all that right. But this is was a real surprise to me, and I got it because I had heard from a buddy that it's a good game on the cheap for the SNES, and a lot of SNES games aren't cheap. This one is, and I don't understand why, I guess just a common game. They made so many of them maybe. But it's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun for kids and adults. So Tiny Toon Buster's Busting Loose would be my other recommendation. Alright, we're going to hop up into the 32-bit platforms now. This one surprised me. And I went in and I looked on Price Charter, and I was looking at CIB Crash Bandicoot games, because I love Crash Bandicoot. And Crash 2, which is an excellent game. Complete. Under 10 bucks. I think it was $8.98 or something like that. It's under 10 bucks complete. Please don't look at the cracks in my case. But this is a lot of fun. It expands on, builds on the Crash Bandicoot, the first Crash Bandicoot, and it, in my opinion, is a better game. I'm a little more nostalgic for the first Crash, but Crash 2 is an excellent game. A lot of fun to be had there. A lot of hours of playing and replaying to collect everything, to get everything. Really, really great game. One more sports title, and this is the last one, but I'm going to tell you right now. Listen up. In the modern day, in our modern day, with licensed Madden NFL football games, you want to play the best NFL licensed video game ever made, and you're going to have to go back to the OG Xbox. Right there. ESPN 2K5. This is the greatest football video game ever made. It is amazing. You get a crib, you get to fill that crib with all kinds of trophies throughout your career. You're going to make money, you can refurnish your crib, you can do all kinds of things. It holds all kinds of records, stats, everything, man. This game has it all. And the TV, like the production of the game, and just playing the game feels like you're playing a televised NFL game. That's how good it is. The cameras, swoops across the sidelines to show the action. The coaches, all the players, players come off the field after scoring, and they're all celebrating with their teammates on the sideline. The sidelines are full of players and personnel, and it's just great. Great graphics. The best video football game ever made, right here. Under 10 bucks complete for the original Xbox. You got an Xbox and you don't have this game? Man, check it out. I promise you, you will be happy with it. If you're any kind of a sports fan, that's the game to play right there. All right, we're going to end this video, and this list, I should say, with Final Fantasy X for the PS2. I'm having a hard time believing this, but it's under 10 bucks complete, and it doesn't even have to be the greatest hits. This one's, I think, $7.99, and then I think the regular one that's not the greatest hits is like $9 something. They're both under 10 bucks. CIB. That's crazy. You know the amount of hours that you'll get out of this game. What a great value right there. That's an amazing value. So, alright, man. Well, there you go. Hopefully I met your challenge, Buzzsaw. Go out and check his video out too. He had some really great picks, some picks that kind of shocked me that they were under 10 bucks. And he covers several systems, different games for different systems. So check out his list. It's an excellent list. Check out his channel. If you haven't subbed, man, if you like his content, give him a sub. And he's on the rise pretty quick too. So check him out. Now I'm going to pass this challenge on to one of my friends, to one of my buddies, and we're gonna see if he'll pick it up and keep it going. First, what we're gonna do is I'm gonna pass this on to Terry over at Nostalgia Lane. His YouTube channel, I will put a link to his channel in the description of this video as well, so you can go over and check it out if he does one. No pressure, of course, but Terry has an amazing collection, and I've made some really great trades with him. Man, I wouldn't have Mega Turrican complete in box if it wasn't for Terry. So Terry and I have had some really good trades. He's almost the MVP of the trade group. Man, he gets in there, and I mean, he has an amazing ability to find stuff that people are looking for. It's incredible. So plus just a good dude. So we're gonna start off with Terry. Man, I'm gonna hand this challenge over to you and see what you can do with it. That's 5 great games for $10 or under, and you can do a couple of honorable mentions. Doesn't matter what system. You can go modern, retro, whatever. Doesn't matter. So, alright, well, I hope you enjoyed this. I hope you actually heard of some games that maybe you don't have that are cheap, that you'll be able to go out and collect and get a lot of fun out of and get some value from. So, alright, well, thank you very much for joining me today. I hope you guys have a great day, and thanks for tuning in again. Appreciate it.